I'm going to do some lying stretches. So if you come to lying on your back with your knees bent, we're going to focus on the breathing into the abdomen and working on the core today. So what I'd like you to do first is relax your hands on your tummy and check into how you are breathing at the moment. So do you feel when you breathe in, do you feel any movement in the abdomen? And if you do feel a movement, what is the sequence? So when you breathe in, we're looking to see if the tummy rises up. And when you breathe out, the tummy should flatten down a little. So the analogy is like a balloon. So as you blow into the balloon expands. So as we breathe in, the abdomen expands. And then as we breathe out, we're collapsing the balloon. So the abdomen contracts. So if you're feeling that, that's great. If you're not, a lot of people don't, because we don't always breathe like this. We're going to just do a little bit of work on it. So keeping the hands on the abdomen. As you breathe in, let's exaggerate this. Let's press the tummy up towards the sky so you can feel the low back arch lifting up. And it's making room for your breath. As you breathe out, draw the abdomen down towards the floor so the low back flattens. So again, let's do that. Soften the tummy, breathe in, pushing the tummy up towards the sky, and breathing out, flattening the belly, flattening the low back now. So let's do that a few more times. Focusing as you breathe in, the abdomen rises up. As you breathe out, the low back flattens down. So the pelvis is rocking with this. As you breathe in, abdomen rises. Breathing out, tummy contracts, low back flattens. And again, abdomen rises on the breath in and flattens as you breathe out. Good. And then keeping your awareness on your breath, let's lift the legs off the mat, hug the knees in to you, and rock from side to side. That's it. Good. And then let's place the left foot back down on the mat, keeping the knee bent, and then reach and hold on to the back of your right thigh. And as you breathe in now, let's straighten that right leg up towards the sky. Breathing out, bend the knee, hug it into your ribs. Good. So breathing in, we're going to straighten the leg, press the heel towards the sky. Breathing out, bend the knee, hug it into your ribs. Again, breathing in and straighten the leg. Breathing out, bending the knee, hugging it into your ribs. Good. Once more, breathing in and straighten. And this time, let's hold the leg straight. Taking a couple of breaths, so keep breathing. That's it. And then as you breathe out, bend the knee, hug it into your ribs. Hold it here, taking a couple of breaths. And then relax that foot back and down. Let's do the same on the left leg. Reach for the back of the left thigh. Breathe in, straighten the left leg towards the sky. Breathe out, bend the knee in towards your ribs. Good. Breathing in, straightening the leg. Breathing out, bending the knee. So twice more. Breathing in as we straighten. Breathing out, hugging the knee in, and again, breathing in, straighten the leg, hold, keep breathing, just stretching through the leg. See where you feel it, how it compares to the right leg. That's it. And then as you breathe out, bending the knee, hugging the knee in towards the ribs. Again, keep breathing, just hold it here, a couple of breaths. And then let's bring the foot back down. So both knees bent, feet together, arms down by the sides of the body. Let's drop the knees over a little bit to the right as you breathe in. And then breathing out, draw in the tummy, bring them back up to center. As you breathe in, drop them a bit over to the left. And breathing out, back to center. Again, so breathe in, knees to the right. Breathing out, tummy drawn in, knees to center. Breathing in, knees to the left. Breathing out, back up to center. Again, breathing in, knees to the right. Breathing out, back to center. Breathing in, knees to the left. Breathing out, back up to center. Good. And then let's straighten both legs. And now as we breathe in, let's take the arms overhead and point the toes. Breathing out, arms back down and pull the toes towards you. Push the heels away. Again now, breathing in, arms overhead, point the toes. Breathing out, arms down, push the heels away. Breathing in as you point the toes, stretch the front body. Breathing out, push the heels away, stretch the backs of the legs. And once more, breathing in, pointing the toes. Breathing out, pulling the toes towards you, pushing those heels away. Good. And let's relax the legs again. And we're going to bend both knees once more. So we're going to do some sit-ups very gently. Take your hands to touching the sides of your head. So just barely touching, not grasping the head. Again, we're going to move on the exhale. So focusing on the core and on breathing into the abdomen is really important here. Let's take a couple of breaths without moving. So breathing in once more into the abdomen. Breathing out, drawing the abdomen down, flattening the lower back. Again, breathing into the abdomen so the lower back rises. Breathing out and flattening. We're going to be moving on the next exhale. So breathing into the abdomen. And then as you breathe out, flatten the lower back, lift the head up, so looking towards the knees. Now the fingertips are lightly touching the back of the head. You are not forcing anything. You're keeping your core engaged, but keep breathing here. And then on an exhale, relax the head back and down. We're going to do that again, and this time we're going to turn to the right. So we're going to lift up towards the knees and then turn to the right. So again, breathing into the abdomen. Breathing out, flattening that, lifting the head up, and then turning the head to the right. Take a couple of breaths. And on an exhale, come back down. Let's repeat to the left. So again, breathe in, breathe out, and lift and turn. That's it. So again, take a couple of breaths. Again, fingertips just lightly touching the back of the head. Keep breathing, keep the low belly engaged. And come back down on an exhale. And once more, lifting up towards the knees. So on the exhale, lifting up. And then if it feels okay, maybe stretching the arms. Again, core stays engaged. Relax the shoulders. Keep breathing while you're doing this. And coming out of this on an exhale. And let's lift the legs up and take a hand onto each knee. Good. And let's bend the elbows now as we breathe out, so the knees hug in tight. And then breathe in, let the arms straighten. So the hands stay on the knees, just the knees float away from you. Again, breathe out, hug the knees in. That's it. Breathe in, letting the arms straighten. Good. Twice more. Breathe out, hugging them in. Breathing in. And breathing out. That's it. And breathing in. Good. And then we're going to do tree pose, lying down, and a twist. So to do this, let's straighten the left leg on the mat and let the right knee fall out to the right, so the sole of the right foot comes against the inside of the left leg, anywhere along the leg that feels comfortable. And then we're going to take the arms overhead and hold on to the wrists or the elbows if that's comfortable. Otherwise, you can rest the arms down by the sides. Either is fine. And let's bring the focus onto the right hip here. So the left buttock will have lifted up, and that's absolutely fine. Let it do that. And then bring your awareness to the right hip, to where it feels tight. And breathe into that area. And then visualize as you breathe out that some of that tightness is being released. Good. Good. And now reach for that right knee. Draw it in towards your ribs. Keep your left hand on the right knee and stretch the right arm out so it's in line with your shoulder. And then bring that knee across the body. So the right knee goes over to the left. You can anchor your right shoulder down into the floor if you can, and turn your gaze to look towards the right. That's it. And you can use the left hand to ease that right knee towards the floor, but obviously if this feels uncomfortable, back off. And now let's come back to center and let's hug both knees in. Perfect. And we're going to do tree pose on the other side. So we're going to straighten the right leg. Let the left knee roll out. So again, the sole of the foot is against the inside of the right leg. Arms down or arms over your head, whichever works best for you. And bring your attention to that area of tightness at your left hip. That's it. And then see, can you release some of the tightness? Use the breath to do this. And visualizing as you breathe out, some of that tightness eases away. Good. And now let's reach for the right knee, draw it, or the left knee, I beg your pardon, draw it in towards your ribs. Keep your right hand on that knee and stretch the left arm out. And then with the right hand, bring the knee across to the right. So you can stay looking towards the left shoulder, think about keeping that left shoulder grounded if that's comfortable and possible for you. And becoming aware of where you feel the stretch now. And does it feel different than the other side? Good. And then let's come back to center once more. Hug the knees in, rock from side to side. And from here, we're going to come into Shavasana. So if you're comfortable lying with the legs straight, you can do that now. And let the feet roll out away from each other. If that's not easy on your back, keep the knees bent. Find a comfortable space for yourself. You can have the arms out a little bit away from the sides of the body. And let's turn the palms up towards the ceiling, and that allows the shoulders to ease down. Or again, you might find it more comfortable to rest the hands on the tummy. So do that if that's what's comfortable for you. Find a good place for your head. Relax your face, close your eyes, and bring your attention again to your breathing. Breathing in, I know I am breathing in. Breathing out, I know I am breathing out. Dwelling in the present moment, I know this is the only moment.